And welcome back to Ozarks Live. I am here with Dr. Kyle A. Thomas, who is an assistant professor of theater at Missouri State University, as well as a cast member in the upcoming tent production of Moon Over Buffalo. Kyle, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for joining me. Now, for those who aren't familiar, give me the rundown of what tent theater is.
Tent theater is our summer repertory theater at Missouri State University. It is an opportunity for professional theater artists of all kinds, as well as young burgeoning actors to come together and put on some great summer theater for our community.
Okay, awesome. And so, like I mentioned, the current production you guys are about to do this week is Moon Over Buffalo. So what is there to know about that show?
Moon Over Buffalo is a farce. It is a fantastical comedy. It will keep you entertained the whole night. It's a show about George and Charlotte Hay. They're two older actors who are kind of reaching a point in their career where they're looking at the end of things. And there's an opportunity that's on the table. And it's a chance to go to Hollywood and do a really fun movie with the great director, Frank Capra. And some mix-ups and confusion happens that causes a lot of the humor.
Yeah, okay, and so you mentioned the Hays, and so you played George Hay, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about that role. What have you learned about playing him?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun to look at someone at the end of their career in acting. I hope I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But to look at somebody who's looking out over the younger generation and trying to take the opportunity that they can get, and someone who's a little bit self-centered, a little over the top.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun to play. It's very, very energetic. There's a lot of physicality to it. So it's just been a really fun role to do.
Yeah. So now I feel like tent is definitely a different experience for audiences because it's different than that typical kind of, you know, week long in theater production you guys typically do. So what do you think audiences will love most about this show?
I think they'll really love the high energy, fast pace of it. It's what we call a door farce, in that there's a lot of people coming and going and a lot of doors slamming very quickly, but that causes a lot of the confusion and the silliness of it all. So all in all, I think audiences are really going to love just how high pace it is, and just how crazy everything kind of comes to a head at certain points.
Now, would you say this is a show for all ages?
I would say it's probably, if you use the movie rating, about PG-13. There's some humor in it that's a little bit more for adults, some references to things that are a little bit more in the world of the adult life. But all in all, it's the kind of thing that you can bring your teenagers to, some of your younger age groups in that respect. But yeah, PG-13.
Yeah, okay. Now, looking past Moon Over Buffalo, what else can we expect coming up from Tent Theater?
The last show of the season is Crazy for You. It's a little bit later than normal. We're doing it in September because we're going to be opening the new John Goodman amphitheater, which is really amazing. It's going to be a beautiful space for us and for tent in the future.
Okay, awesome. Now, I was looking earlier, and I'm curious about something. You host a podcast called the Teaching Drama Podcast. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, this is a podcast I started a few years ago because I really wanted to find a place where we could explore the intersection between professional theater and theater education, particularly at the collegiate level. And how do those two things meet? What are we teaching our students as a way to prepare them for the profession? And what can professionals who are out there working give to students and to teachers to help them prepare students for that life after?
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so now if people want more information or want to get tickets for Moon Over Buffalo, how can they do that?
They should go to tenttheater.com. That's the best place. You can buy tickets there. You can get all the information about show times, where to be, what time, all that.
Okay, and then what about if we want updates on social media? Where can they go?
They can go to the Missouri State Theater Twitter account. We also have an Instagram account. MSU Theater Dance is I believe what all the handles go under.
Okay.
There's also a Facebook page as well. If you just search Tent Theater or MSU Theater, you should be able to find it.
Okay, awesome. And then one last question. If people are interested in getting updates from you, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Kyle_A_Thomas, and I'm also on Instagram at KyleA Thomas17.
All right, Kyle, thank you so much for being with me today. Everyone go check out Moon Over Buffalo and get those tickets for Tent Theater. Ozarks Live will be right back.